with a good close. And this one was outstanding. You see how Oladipo sunk on the legs of Robert Williams and still got to the corner to contest and block.
And give Oladipo credit. He didn't come here to be that.
Enjoy the fourth quarter. Subscribe to the channel.
But embrace whatever task Coach Eric Spoelstra puts in front of him.
He's been so important with the Lowry injury. He was an all-NBA player, a couple of all-stars, NBA all-defense, still making his way back. And that right knee quad surgery, a very bad injury. Pritchard gets inside, and a foul as Dedmon hopping up and down. Picks up his second. Dedmon's done a nice job off the bench. That's his second foul. Pritchard to the line. A 20-point lead for the Miami Heat. 90 seconds gone by. Pritchard, the 14 points in Game 7, 10 more tonight. And right now his team getting whacked here in this second half of Game 1. Tatum, 26 points, but 7 turnovers.
6 of those turnovers in the third quarter. He was a different player. Give credit to the Heat defense. They became aggressive and forced them into careless play after careless play.
Oladipo. Hero drives on Robert Williams. Now turns back and lost it out of bounds. Again, just good lateral movement from Williams. Such a talented young defensive player. There's a lot of talented defensive players on the floor here tonight. Foul on Oladipo. Let's listen to Grant Williams.
Come together here. No matter what happens, play these last 12 minutes correctly. Rather than making excuses and complaining and saying that everybody else's fault, hug it out on ourselves. Simple and plain. No more excuses.
He is spirited night after night.
That's good stuff, though.
That's outstanding.
Brown throws it up. Oh, Williams has Adebayo got underneath him. Williams will go and see what they're going to call.
Well, Adebayo thought this was a shot, so he was trying to block him out. And now they're going to go look if this is a flagrant. And certainly, with the fall, it could be.
Come on, man. That's not a flagrant.
I know
like
that.
you said, that's a box out. He's thinking the shot is up. He's not doing anything
Rolling on the
dirty.
floor is a foul on Adebayo. The play is under review to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
They're going to call it flagrant.
It can't. The move by Adebayo is deemed unnecessary with potential for injury. It's been upgraded to a flagrant foul, penalty 1.
All right, so 2 shots on the ball. They asked Eric Spoelstra, though, is this going to be any reminiscent of the Knicks and the Heat back in the 90s? And Spoelstra says that was closer to football than it was to basketball. You remember that one.
Yeah, and thankfully we're not playing with that level of contact.
Does that mean you was Bill Parcells?
What does that mean?
You were the football coach of the New York team.
I wish I was Bill Parcells. One of his great lines was, "There's no medals for trying." That was a great book he wrote.
That is a great line.
So Williams will shoot the 2 free throws on Adebayo's third foul.
And I understand why Adebayo is... Okay, Alonzo. By the way, every time I see him, and I don't see him often, I'm just glad he doesn't come up and smack me.
Are you guys okay now?
Yeah, I think no, he doesn't like me. He tolerates me. But at least doesn't beat me. He was a great competitor.
Oh, sure was.
Absolutely.
He had intensity in the layup lines. Williams looking. Pritchard. Pritchard launches long three-pointer. Brown gets it. Brown spins and been right in traffic, and the turnover. Williams dives out of the two of them going at it. Hell ball. Great hustle from both centers. Celtics are 0 for 10 from 3 in the second half.
And if you're Jaylen Brown, you can't play in traffic and try to spin in traffic like that. It's too congested. If that second guy comes, you just got to make simple and sound plays.
The way they're defending, I don't think anybody can play in traffic. What they are doing right now is a thing of beauty.
That's a great point, Mark. As Williams and Adebayo will go up. The Celtics win the tip. They'll have 8 to shoot. Richard, step back, three-pointer. That's good. Richard knocks that one down. He's taken 12 shots in 21 minutes. No hesitation. And a double technical, Grant Williams and Max Strus.
And Grant Williams got up and bumped Strus. It should have been a technical foul clearly on Grant Williams upon getting up.
I think Strus is trying to say that to Ed Malloy.
When you take a look at this, Grant Williams falls down. There's no call there. But there's no call there.
And Max Strus couldn't push Grant Williams down. Again, don't reward acting and floppy.
Oladipo. Shot's good, and a foul on Grant Williams for pushing down Adebayo.
I think it's going to be before the shot attempt, though.
They're going to look at it. They'll review it.
Stay tuned for the last 9 minutes of the fourth quarter. Celtics and Heat right after these free throws.
It's way before. And Oladipo was nearly out of bounds on that catch.
Sure was. And then Adebayo almost knocked him over. It's going to be Grant Williams' 5th foul. Wow, that is so close, but kept the heel up.
The upward motion of the shooter. The 3 points do not count. Ball side out.
Similar to Ray Allen's shot over in that corner with his heels up.
Certainly same vicinity. Ime Udoka says when they asked him about his memories of coming to Miami, he said there's just one shot I remember, and that was the one when he was an assistant coach with the Spurs. And don't forget shots like that.
And there's plenty of time for Boston still. Down 14, 9 to go in this day and age with the volatility of a three.
Hero, Adebayo, Tucker, Strus, and Oladipo out there for Miami. Hero, corner, three-pointer. Shot bounces around, misses. Robert